Freestyle boat building is all about making templates. Understanding template making allows you to design on the fly, guys. You don't need a design, you just build as you go. Welcome to Balkan Shipyards. This episode is going to be all about decking the summer and making templates. 5mm deck put on. I'm very pleased. We start epoxying it on today, and here's the template. Here's other templates. These are bulkheads, and it's very simple. Making templates will save you time and money, and you don't need a design. You just look at your job, you look at your boat, you decide where you want to put a bulkhead, you decide where you want to put what, and you just make a template and put it in. This whole boat was all built only with templates. No design, no fancy computer stuff. I just draw it on paper and I go. Let's make a template for the deck, because we don't want to waste plywood. We want to have a cardboard template that shows us exactly the dimensions and the way it's cut and the shape and all that kind of stuff. This is the armor, painted inside, epoxy primer over the bare ply, and polyurethane acrylic 2-pack on top of that, 1 coat only. This armor is going to be an airtight, so I don't understand why I would even need more than that. I don't even need this theoretically. If no air or water or moisture is getting in here, then bare ply is fine the way I see it, but you might as well just put on some stuff. So yeah, quick paint job. Here's the guys that hold the anchors. They have to get cut like that, and then the connection piece sits on top of them and the anchor comes on top of that. Okay, so let's deck this thing. So I'm gonna make a cardboard template. There's a previous video talking about how I make templates and stuff, but this is just for anyone that's new to the business. Okay, it's a complicated template to make because you got a dagger board coming through the middle of it. You got these horns over here coming through it. It's just, you can't just put a piece on top and scribe it and cut it. It doesn't work. So you make it out of pieces. That's how I work. So then I cut wild over here. Okay, very wild cut. There's a huge gap everywhere, and I'm not worried about it because afterwards I'll just fill it up. And then over here I fixed the first sheet in place with this and this. The next one comes overlapping, so later on when I want to take it off, I can just peel off from here and get it off and peel off. It's starting exactly in the middle. This cut is a cut that I did after I put it in. It was slightly big. I found my middle, I made a line, I cut it. Now I'm going to fit this guy. So we have to do some measuring, some calculations. I'll do that and I'll show you when it's done. So second stage would be rough measurements here and there, whatever. Draw it out the way you think it's going to be. You're overlapping, it doesn't matter. You can go big or small, you can do whatever you want. Cut out these two guys, get this thing down. Now I've got a small issue over here that this is, so I have to cut away a little bit more so it lies, okay? And then once it's in, we can keep working. I'll glue them together. So third stage, put in the sheet. I cut it big over here, wild, stuck it together to that one, and then again fixed it over here. You don't want anything moving, okay? Now I just got to put on the last piece. That one's a piece of cake. Just throw it on and scribe around. But then this gap has to go. So this is where the magic starts. You start gluing on pieces, okay? So now to get a perfect curve, I'll do a very simple thing. I'll be using the dagger board case itself as a guide. So I'll put my cardboard roughly in place, that I've got a gap on both sides, because it has to get cut out in a curve. And I just take my pencil and I just line it like this over the dagger, and I got my curve. Now I cut it with the scissors and it's a perfect fit. Perfect fit, totally closed up. Here's the offcut. Just this little slip of nothing. Use the scissors, cut it off. Really simple. Glued it on. Now going to the other side, same deal. Last is closing up these two gaps. This is a piece of cake. This is just 3 straight pieces. Put the first one in, glue it down, second, glue it down, third, glue it down, done. Other side too. A done template, ready to be taken off. It's 2 centimeters shorter than the length of my plywood. That's why I've come only to here and not gone the full length. For this I will not make a template, I'll just put the ply on top and scribe it and cut it. So basically this template is finished, it's closed up, closed up, closed up. Then reinforced over here with more tape, and then I scribed a red line going up against the gunnel all around. Now I take it off and I cut it 5 mm bigger than the line. Template turned over. It's wise to stick the stuff up from the bottom side too, so nothing moves, because when a cardboard's stuck only one side then it's kind of wobbly. So everywhere, reinforce, and then here's the line. Just go on it with a knife and onto the plywood. Top quality poplar core ply. I don't know exactly what's on the outside because they were telling me all kinds of stuff in Bulgarian. I didn't understand what the guy was talking about. 0 knots. And almost no voids in this ply. This ply comes from Welder. It's made over here in Bulgaria. Glued up with phenol formaldehyde. All my boats are made out of this ply. There, make or break. He's the same stuff. He's poplar 100%. This is a poplar core. It's a 5mm. It's a very tough sheet. I like it. There's the template. And here it is, scribed out. I got the whole thing. Now, I'll cut out with the jigsaw, and then I take that template and I put it onto the other side of the boat, and I fine tune it by moving the little pieces that I stuck on. I just move them around because the template is 90% done, and then I come and I do it the other way, and that's it, guys. First fit of half the deck. I left it running wild over here so I can now just measure and finish this last cut so it comes exactly in the middle of the rib. You don't want to take chances with that kind of stuff. The only stuff I had to fine tune was around the dagger case. I took my angle grinder. I love this tool. This is Plywood boat building tool. Okay, you get the angle grinder with the roughest sandpaper you got. This is about a 36 grit. This thing eats plywood for fine tuning. Everything goes in place in seconds. I'm very good everywhere. Very good. Small gaps. That all gets filled up with fillets, fiberglass, climbing up the walls, and it's a done job. Guys, thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. Help us fight the algorithm. We're taking him down. All the best. Balkan Shipyards people. Keep shunting. Floor 1 force. 213.